There we go. Hi! So, it's the 4th of January, I think. Yeah, that is. It's the 4th of January. Anyway, so, this lovely cold weather they've been blessing us with all week, saying, oh, it's coming, has begun to arrive in my neck of the woods, so to say. I stepped outside. I thought, well, if this is the way the weather's gonna be, I better, do a few things. So I stepped outside and said, well, I'll start the vehicle up for a little while and make sure it's able to keep the fluids flowing, so to say. Almost regretting it because stepped out on the porch and that thing was slicker than snot. So put one foot down and I felt that foot go and I'm like, not today, not gonna fall. No. So I immediately began to step more gingerly. So I made it out to the vehicle. Now that's the funny thing. On the porch it was really slick. I got through the grass and got onto the street. No worries with slippage there. I guess that's the difference between being on the actual ground than being on an elevated porch. So there we go on that. So I don't know what's gonna happen. It's just what's already falling is starting to freeze on surfaces. So please be careful if you're driving today. This weather kind of puts me in a bit of a pickle because I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing because tomorrow is a scheduled work day for me, and depending upon what happens in the next 24 hours, hopefully my workplace is going to be considerate and just say, hey, y'all stay home, be safe, or I may have to make that decision. I don't like to call in if I can help it, but if needs be, will do. But there's that, and then Monday my father has an appointment in the morning at ophthalmology, and I'm kind of concerned that way too, because that's supposed to be a super cold day, and at his age I don't really want him getting out, and if the roads are going to be treacherous, I don't want the medical transport to be out and about either. That could be a whole load of issues without meaning to be, but we're just going to have to take it as it comes. And again, hopefully they'll do the right thing and say, hey, due to the weather and your safety, we might be canceling that appointment, but we'll see. We'll see. If they don't do it, I will. Because, again, safety is paramount. Don't want him to have to go before I'm ready for him to go, so to say. That sounds so horribly bad, but I mean, I know when those times come, they can't be avoided, but still, I'd rather stave it off for as long as possible. But anyway, like I say, it's already looking fun out there. The wind is kind of blowing a little bit too, which, as you know, those lovely wind chill factors that they like to throw out there. It's like, it's this many degrees, but if you step outside and it's windy, it's gonna be 20 degrees less. Or hopefully not that bad. The wind is blowing, but I don't think it's blowing at force enough to make it colder than what it is. So my plan for the day is to stay inside, not go anywhere. I thought I might go somewhere, but then I quickly changed my mind. And catch up on some cleaning and house chores. So I hope you're all having a great day. This morning they had Jimmy Carter's part of Jimmy Carter's funeral procession on TV, going through Plains, Georgia. So there's very few people like that left on this planet anymore, and you should cherish them while you have them. Now, Yes, he was a former president of the United States, but he was also a regular person. And there's a lot of people, and I have heard of some, making rude and disrespectful commentary too about his passing. No. It just shows how much we cherish nobility and honor in this country anymore. He was an honorable man. And he was a person who lived according to his faith. He may have ceased going to his church, or he may have taken a step back, but he kept his fundamental core of who he was. And if anyone's wondering why flags are at half-mast, it is because of his passing. And whenever a president passes, be they a current or former, there is a bit of ceremony involved. That's always been that way. So if you hear anyone cussing or fussing because the flags are at half-mast because of Jimmy Carter's passing, then that speaks more about their character than it does anything else. The year has started off quite funky, to say the least. And there's a lot going on, not just here in the States, but all around the world. Change is in swing, and whatever happens during that change sets the tone for not only the rest of this year, but for years to come. But those are concerns for another day. Today is today. We only have control over what we do or say today. And tomorrow hasn't come yet, so we won't know what's going to happen until that gets here. Anyway, I want to say have a great day. Be safe if you're in the areas where they're talking about this lovely Arctic style weather we're getting. If you are a speed demon, and I know some of you are, because I myself am a little bit, because I can't put my pedal to the metal sometimes. But please be mindful, especially with what's out there on the ground, to maybe give yourself a bit more distance between you and the vehicle in front of you. I would even say one full car length, if not a car length and a half. Especially if you haven't had your brakes checked in a while, definitely. Because if you have to throw on those brakes all of a sudden, with ice on the ground, you're going to just keep moving forward. And it don't help even if you put both feet on the brake. So, bear that in mind. Be safe. Take a lot longer getting to where you gotta go. I don't care if you're late. If you are running late for somewhere, your safety is first. Slow down. Eyes open. Put the phone down. Take all the visual audio stuff off, except for basic radio if you need to. And full focus on the road ahead of you. Because it's scary out there. Now, for people who are in Kansas, if you are new to Kansas, be prepared. I'm going to say that right now. If you don't have a heavy coat, you better layer up with blankets on top of what you got, because it's going to be a frosty little thing. So, alright, take it easy. Let your faucets drip in your house. I don't care how new your house is. I live in an ancient little piece of thing. Let the faucets drip, and hopefully your pipes won't freeze. Alright, bye.